What's going on, guys? Byron Stat back with you live to talk about the mindset, right? A lot of people talk about mindset when it comes to wholesale. I remember when I first started wholesale, Max Maxwell was talking mindset. I'm like, man, Max Maxwell, stop talking about mindset, man. It's like, dude, I got to figure out how to get money. Bump the daggone mindset. How do you make this money that you're talking about? So that was my biggest thing, man. When it came to like learning about wholesaling, I didn't understand that the mindset of wholesaling is completely different, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, uh, your mindset is gonna be huge, right? Because you can't keep the same mindset and go to the next level. You talking about wholesaling real estate? You talking about getting into anything? You're not gonna keep the same mindset and just go up to the next level. It's just not gonna happen like that, man. You got to switch up your mindset in order to reach that next level, right? It just doesn't happen like, it's like you just cannot stay the same person. You know what I'm saying? So that was my biggest thing, man, trying to overcome mindset hurdles. And I still do that. You know what I'm saying? The mindset of staying consistent, the mindset of a businessman, just the mindset of going hard, every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man. Um, and that was my biggest thing. Like a lot of people look out here, and I say this all the time. It's just like the concept of I want stuff to be free, 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 free. Like, dude, you are not gonna have stuff be free, man. It's like you are going to have to pay. It's like most time you want to get to that next level, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to take some type of leap. You're gonna have to do something that you really didn't want to do, but you're gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, man. You gotta be willing to do something that you really didn't want to do, but you're gonna have to do it anyways to get yourself to the next level, right? Prime example was when I started, when I started wholesaling, Keith Everett was offering a course for $5,000, right? It's like I could have said, nah, I ain't taking no course $5,000. He trying to teach me how to make 100 grand a month, right? This guy's making 100 grand a month, and I'm saying, nah, I ain't paying $5,000 to get close to this guy. So, I was saying, no, 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 no. It wasn't until I switched my mind and said, yes, I'm gonna pay them $5,000. I'm gonna go to Keith Everett training. When I did that, that changed everything for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was making 10K a month. 10K a month is cool, but it ain't nothing like making 100 grand in a month. You know what I'm saying? It's like and doing that over and over and over. That's completely different, man. You know what I'm saying? So the mindset of, hey, I got to get in the rooms with people that's doing what I want to do. I got to get connected with people that's doing what I want to do. What's going on, JT? What's going on, A? I got to get in the room with people who doing what I want to do. That's the only way that I'm going to level up and make it to the next level, right? You got to surround yourself with the people that you want to be like, that's going the direction that you want to go in, or that's already in that direction that you want to go with. You surround yourself with those people, and then you're going to see yourself level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do it, man. I'm telling you right now, that's how you do it. And I've seen it myself, you gotta put yourself around those type people. So Rolex said 9 to 5 wholesale fam in the building. What's up, man? Rolex, a fitness thing. So how do you avoid your numbers being flagged as spam and cold calling? You change them. You know what I'm saying? You test them and you change them, man. So that's what we do. We test them and we change them. So Windy City says, what's my name? First thing to do is to get investors. Yeah, no doubt, man. What's up, my man? Oh, okay. Yeah, first thing to do is get investors, man. No doubt, man. You got to go out there and you got to talk to people. And you got to find people that's interested in buying. You know what I'm saying? But that's my biggest thing. Like, you got to go out there and connect with people. You got to get in the rooms with the right people. You got to get on the phone with the right people. Like, you got to call people in order to you may have to call, hundreds of people before you get on the phone with the right person. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be willing to do that. You got to be willing to go and talk to people, right? You're not gonna stay in your own bubble. You're not gonna be able to do whatever you want to do and make it to the next level, man. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You got to get connected with the right people. You get connected with the right people, that changed the game, man. It changed everything for you. Being connected with the right people changed everything for you. I'm telling you. So A said, if you had to go back to the beginning and do it all again, what would you do different? Um, I would probably, if I could do it all over again, do it different, I probably would have signed up for Keep Every 2 Day training like after I got my first deal, because because I would have made a lot more after that. You know what I'm saying? I would have made a lot more money, because the thing is, I only knew what I knew. You know what I'm saying? I only knew what I knew. I didn't know how to scale it up. I didn't know how to grow fast. So I grew slow, right? I made 10 grand a month, 10 grand a month, 10 grand a month for like 8 months. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to go that slow. I was finding properties, I was doing stuff. I could have scaled that a lot faster, and I could have made a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are running into deals, but you don't know they deals because you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I tell this story all the time. It's like I had two properties that I took investors to, and it was like no deal, right? It wasn't until I met the right people that said, "Oh no, that is a deal. Let me show you how to do it." So it wasn't until I met the right people, I got in the right rooms with the right people, got on the right phone with the right people, and they showed me, "Oh yeah, this is a deal." All right, and I was able to wholesale that deal to a different group of investors that was willing to pay more money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. A lot of times we think things are not deals, but that's not true. You know, you got to get connected to the right people. That's the biggest thing. So Wendy City says, "How do you determine a repair estimate?" I don't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rehabber. You know what I'm saying? I may be able to tell them, "Hey, this need fix, this need," but I cannot tell you how much it's going to cost. It's not my job to tell the investors, "Hey, this is how much it's going to cost." Nah, dude. You are the investor. You are the rehabber. You are the fix and flipper. You are the buy and hold person. You got to figure out how much it's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? My job is to bring you this property, right? Figure out how much you're interested in paying for it, right? All that rehab and stuff. Nah, dude. Y'all let the investor do that stuff. So Ace said, my first property I got in a contract, lost a deal, could have made 20K. I learned my lesson on that one. Yeah, no doubt, man. Dude, I missed out on a 20K deal because attorney's office wasn't ready to close, man. But you know, they come and they go, man. Them deals come and they go. So you have to determine ARV to have a deal. No, you don't have to determine ARV to have a deal, man. Contrary to your beliefs, right? Contrary to your beliefs, man, you do not have to know the ARV to have a deal. Only thing you got to do is get the seller in the contract at one price, get it to the buyer, get the buyer the contract at a higher price. You got a deal. ARV, all that stuff, it ain't gonna matter, man. Only thing that matter is how much is the buyer willing to pay for this property? Because the ARV can be whatever the ARV want to be, but how much is the buyer willing to pay? Right? That's the only thing that's gonna matter. How much is the buyer willing to pay? That's it. Only thing you have to do after that is get the seller lower, right? Bring the seller down, right? Figure out what the buyer's willing to pay and get the seller down. That's the only thing that's gonna matter, right? That's the only thing that's gonna matter. So, I mean, yeah, it's good to be able to know all that stuff, to be able to do all that stuff, but at the end of the day, get the seller under contract, figure out how much the buyer is willing to pay, and lock up the deal. Right? That's it, man. That's all you need to do. How you know if you have a deal to present it? If that property fits what that buyer is looking for, then I'm gonna present them with the property. You know what I'm saying? It's like if it fit what the buyer is looking for, and if the seller is actually interested in selling. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, an easy way to do is click on their Zillow. Click on Zillow. See what the Zillow is. Are they way over that? That's a problem. Are they close to around that? That's probably a problem. Are they below that? If they below the Zillow, if they motivated to sell, I'm gonna send it over to a buyer because I know it probably a deal. You know what I'm saying? Or at least could be worked out to be a deal. And if they ain't interested, then I'm gonna then I'm gonna refer it to a realtor that can get it listed. But either way, this person is interested in selling, and I'm finna make some money off of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it's gonna be. So do you recommend on market or cold calling? I recommend cold calling, man. You know what I'm saying? Off market is better than on market because anybody can go on market and anybody can go on market and find the properties that's right there online. So A said it's the new mastermind date headed into the new year after November. Yes, yes, yes. Is there a new mastermind date headed into the new year after November? No, I don't have the third mastermind. Like this is the second mastermind that I'm running, right? And we're gonna actually back the mastermind up. We're gonna have to back it up to the 21st, right? That's the day it's gonna actually start. Like the actual day that we jump on calls will be the 21st. The week of the 13th to the 21st, we're gonna be like getting people ready or whatever. But if you're interested in that, man, hit me up. Let me know. We got a few spots left. So if you're interested, let me know. So Michael says, when launch show, you run into text issues with new compliance regulations. Not yet, man. Haven't ran into that yet. So they say, "What's up, my guy? What's up, man? What's up?" Uh, let me see. You have me curious about your strategy. We need to talk. Hey, hit me up, man. Hit me up. We'll talk, man. Uh, so has a cash buyer stole your deal before? Yes, cash buyer stole my deal like one of the when I was very first getting started. And it was a small deal. It was gonna be like 2K or something like that. But I was gonna end up making 2K. But they ended up stealing it. But I was like, shoot, that's they lost, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go on and do way more deals after that. So yeah, man. It was still all good. I went on and did more deals, but you just become aware, man. It just, I'm still not scared of anybody stealing my deal. You know what I'm saying? I just make sure I do stuff to protect myself. Like if they interested, I'm gonna go ahead and put it under contract, and I protect myself that way. I let them know, hey, go ahead and talk to them about this, and this, and not about the contract, this, that, and that. I let them know that up front. So some things I let them know up front, I make them aware of, and then my sellers know that I'm working with investors, so they're aware of that as well. So I just make everybody aware of what's going on, and then I just roll from there, man. If they're a snake, then they won't be in business long anyways, and I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? uh so how did he steal it if you had it under contract? That's the thing. Then I didn't have it under contract. That was when I first started out, right? So I do stuff a little bit different now. But even if I send a buyer over there when it's not a contract, like that's the thing. I talk to buyers enough to build relationships with them, man. Talk to buyers enough, you build relationships with them, and you figure out, what kind of business they do. You just figure out who are good people, who are bad people, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you sketchy about somebody, to put them under contract before then. But if you done deals with them, you ain't got to worry about putting them under contract before you send them out there. So just being smart about that stuff is why I haven't got snaked again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, I didn't have it under contract. I didn't have it under contract when they snake me, but usually I have them under contract when I send the buyers out at this point. Um, so A said, these lies be feeling like mastermind. That's what's up, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. But hey, that thing be way different when we get up in there, man. uh so let's see. A says, are there template recommendations in your course for texting? Yeah, no doubt, man. You got templates for texting, templates for calling, templates for emailing, templates for almost everything you can think of, right? It's like templates for every single message that you send to a seller. It's like, dude, templates for everything. Templates for what you send to the attorney's office. Man, it's crazy, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy, and it's almost all of it is automated. So it's good stuff, man. If you're interested in virtually wholesaling and just wholesaling in general, Uh, but anyways, man, I said I was gonna do 20 minutes, so we got 5 minutes left, man. 5 minutes left on this live. Y'all got questions? Make sure you let me know. If you like the video, like the video. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, like the video. And share this stuff, man. Trying to help 100 people with a 9 to 5 start wholesaling so they can live life on their own terms. So share this with other people, man. You know. So Wave Hit Hard says, I'm seeing a lot of wholesalers talking about creative financing. What you think about that, fam? Yeah, creative finance is good. That's what you should do, anytime that you can. You know what I'm saying? If the numbers don't work out, the wholesale, the numbers don't work out, if that person don't want to list their property, creative finance is a good thing, whether it's sub two, whether you're going to take over the, payments, um, or whether you're going to do owner finance, right? Whether they're going to let you make payments on the property, and they just gonna take on the loan. Basically, they become the bank, right? And you making them payments, right? But you own the property, but you making the payments. And if you miss payments, they can come get the property, but you don't plan on miss payments because you're gonna get somebody in there to rent it out. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but yeah, man. And then you could wholesale that deal, right? You could get owner financing and then wholesale the owner finance, right? So you can get sub two, you can take over their payments and then wholesale that to somebody who's looking to get into rentals. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way, man. Just being creative and when it comes to wholesaling. So let's see. The playlist specialist said, "How can I find off-market deals free?" Ride around, you can find off-market deals for free. Talking to people, you can find off-market deals for free. I found plenty of off-market deals just talking to people, especially at my job. I'm telling you, man, I made probably 100 grand from the people at my job, just talking to them, and people looking to sell, people looking to do this, that, made 100 grand. So that's a big thing, man. Just talking to people, riding around is another way. Obviously for sale by owners, but everybody's doing that. Um, but those are ways to find deals for free. Let's see. Michael said, "Do you still have the seller go to the property, or do you have boots on the ground?" I have the buyer go to the property. The buyers are the boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? If I needed boots on the ground, find somebody on social media, but the buyers are the boots on the ground. So JT says we need that Flip Man Part 2 interview. That's what's up, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. Hit Flip Man up, let him know I'm ready to go. But shoot, man, 18 minutes. I got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left up in here, man. Like I said, just can't really give y'all this right here, man. Just thinking that next level, that next level mindset to push yourself to that next level. When it comes to wholesaling, man, you can't approach it with a regular mindset, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to go in, you know. You can't think stuff is just going to be free. You can't think that you're going to hit everything fast, and you got to be willing to keep going and not stopping. You know what I'm saying? Even when you run into roadblocks, right? So I think if you can do those three things, if you're willing to make sure that you're paying for software or paying for coaching or whatever you need, make sure you pay for it. Make sure that are willing to go out there and go all in and be obsessed, right? And not give up, right? Even when you run into roadblocks, don't give up. I think those are some of the biggest things that you have to do when it comes to really trying to get into this wholesale game, man. So it's not gonna be easy, man. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, "Oh, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy." Yeah, you can talk like it's easy. It's not easy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy because you are gonna run into roadblocks. It's not easy because you are gonna have to spend some money. It's not easy because you do have to be obsessed. It's not something that you just randomly just do. Nah, man, you got to be all in. But the thing is, people think that, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't, I don't have the time to spend being obsessed with this. Or I don't, dude, what's the alternative though? You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, the alternative is you gonna sit here and be regular the rest of your freaking life. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna do it the next year. No, you ain't. No, I'm gonna do it. No, you ain't gonna do it in a couple of months. If you don't do it now, you're never gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what you gotta approach it. That's what I like do. If I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. That's why I started taking action. The day you start taking action is when you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say about it. So my line skip tracing is missed out on the financing part. Skip it. Nah, oh, this live is posted on YouTube, so you can go back and watch it. I'm finna have to get off this thing, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, like the video, share, all that other good stuff. So how long inspection period do you usually have? I don't have a link on the inspection period, man. That was a big one that I learned. Geek David, no length on inspection period. You want to know more about that, man? You got to hit me up. But but man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.